All right, quick video on the process of painting my 66 Mustang and getting a pretty good result from just rattle cans. I rattle can my Nissan hardbody and my RX-7, and you're able to get a pretty hard buffable surface for not a lot of money if you do it right. So this whole base coat was all done with Rust-Oleum. Most of it has been turbo cans actually, but once this has probably 48 to 72 hours to dry, you're gonna have a hopefully uniform, matte surface depending on whatever paint you use. And from there, once you've given it days to dry, because Rust-Oleum is very soft, you're just gonna want to wet sand everything with 800 or 1000 grit, really anything to just blend the surface. And I'll show you kind of the difference it makes in a second here. And when we're done with that, we're gonna go with a 2K clear over everything. And this is the ticket item. But let me show you what a difference a wet sanding makes. So here's a section I haven't wet sanded yet, but you can kind of see the texture on camera. It's like a very rough texture. Look, it even scratches easy. That's why I want to clear coat this, but a very textured, rough feel. It's uniform, but it's rough. So I'm gonna wet sand it and then show you what it looks like. So this is after wet sanding. Obviously the surface is wet right now, so it's gonna look super glossy, but I'll give it a chance to let it dry. But even wet, you can see the textured surface versus this nice glassy surface. And the reason that's important is because however it looks wet, typically that's what it's going to look like once you get a good layer of clear on there. You want that wet glossy look. So I'll let it dry and then I'll show you that smooth finish. So as you can see now, it's dry and you get a nice smooth finish, no texture, just the lines from sanding, which obviously is going to look dull. All right, this is what the car should look like when it's wet sanded down. You don't have to go crazy. Be super careful around the edges, if you use Rust-Oleum, because it's very soft. It'd be easy to take it down. But this will all be uniform as soon as you hit it with the first wet coat. And it'll be a pretty deep shine, all things considered. I mean, it is Rust-Oleum, so this is by far a budget paint job, but anything will look better than what was on it. So okay, so this is the clear I used. I didn't record the process because I've made videos of it before on this channel. There's one with a Nissan hardbody if you want to check it out, but this is the finish of that clear and it hardens up really good. This is over the matte after I wet sanded everything. So I'm gonna give this about a week to fully cure and harden, and I'll be wet sanding all the way up to about 3000 grit, and then I'm gonna be polishing it. So I'm gonna do a full cut and buff and hopefully get rid of a lot of this orange peel. That's kind of the one negative. And also I have really no idea what I'm doing. So you might be able to do a lot better job than this. You probably will. But this is 12 cans for the whole car. It could definitely use more. It's just so much money. It almost becomes not worth it if you try to chase perfection, so to speak. So but you can see you get a good gloss, and it'll look better with a cut and buff. I do paint the hood and the trunk separate just because the cans do not like to spray down very good. You got to fight gravity. So but yeah, this is what it looks like.